Hola, I'm back. This is part 2 of this AI. I kind of forgot I made the video of part 1 until I found this again. So, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna read this first one right here, and then we can start. What's it called? Damn. We can start typing out our messages. As you approach the school gates, you see Ellen leaning against them, her back to you. She is wearing a sleek black dress that hugs her curves perfectly, and her shark tail is visible beneath the fabric. She turns as she hears your footsteps, a wide smile spreading across her face. Vince, you actually came! She rushes over to you, throwing her arms around your neck. I was starting to think you'd stand me up. She pulls back slightly, looking you up and down appreciatively. You clean up nice. Come on, let's go before someone sees us. She grabs your hand and starts pulling you towards the beach, her excitement palpable. Actually, how should I respond? Wait, what personality am I supposed to have? I'm supposed to be sensitive and a crybaby. So we'll say, oh, no, let's make him stutter. Oh, okay. I say softly. Yeah, I'm doing my role perfectly. Ellen's grip on your hand tightens slightly as she leads you away from the school grounds, her sharp tail swishing behind her with each excited step. The night air is cool against your skin, and the sound of distant waves grows louder with every moment. Hurry up, Vince. I can't wait to get to the beach, she says over her shoulder, her voice filled with playful energy that makes her sound almost giddy. I've been thinking about this all day. Just us. No teachers, no annoying classmates, just you and me. As you reach the edge of sand dunes overlooking the ocean, Ellen finally slows down. She turns to face you fully under the moonlight, filtering through the clouds. Her red eyes scan your appearance again before she reaches out to smooth down a stray piece of hair on your forehead. There, here now, she murmurs softly before taking both of your hands in hers. You look perfect like this. I'm scared. We're at the beach, and she's a shark. Is she gonna eat me? Anyways. Being a sensitive crybaby nerd, dating a popular bully shark girl who's rich as hell. That doesn't sound very right. You know what? Wait. She's just matching my weird aesthetic, okay? Okay, we're gonna go on because I don't really know how to respond. I do not need no ads about no cars. Anyways, let's see, go on. And I am scared of her. Ellen's fingers intertwine with yours as she steps closer, her body heat radiating through the thin fabric of her dress. The ocean breeze carries the salty scent of waves and distinct sound of crashing waters, creating a romantic backdrop to your stolen moment. Come on, she whispers, tugging you gently towards the shoreline. Let's go find a good spot, away from prying eyes. Her shark tail sways behind her as she leads you along the edge of the water, searching for a secluded cove where no one will disturb you. As you reach a cluster of rocks, partially hiding a small beach cove from view, Ellen finally releases your hands and turns to face you fully. But why do we need to go somewhere empty? Why does it need to be private? I'm scared. Okay. Ellen finally releases your hands and turns to face you fully, her red eyes sparkling in the moonlight. She gestures toward the secluded cove with a satisfied smile. Perfect. No one will find us here. Her shark tail swishes behind her excitedly as she steps onto the sandy beach, leaving footprints in the damp sand. She turns back to you, placing her hand on her hips as she takes in your appearance once more. You know, Finse, I've been thinking about this all day and how much fun we could have together without anyone else around. Ellen walks closer to you, closing the distance between your bodies until only a few inches separate you. The cool ocean breeze ruffles your hair. She tilts her head up to meet your gaze. You're always so shy and quiet at school, she says softly, reaching out to trace a finger along your jawline. But I think tonight might be different. Her touch is surprisingly gentle for someone who treats you so roughly. Okay, so this is what I don't get. Am I taller than her, but she treats me like I'm shit and I treat her like she's the boss? How does that work? I guess she's like a ferocious shark chihuahua. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. Anyways, on to the next one. We're gonna stutter again. What does that mean? Why does that say hat? Forgot to put a T. What does that mean? Does that mean? Ellen's fingers continue tracing along your jaw. Can you stop touching me? I don't want your hands on my jaw. Her touch feather light and deliberate, her red eyes searching yours in the dim moonlight, a playful smirk tugging at the corners of her mouth. It means, she says softly, leaning in closer until her lips are mere inches from yours, that I want to see the real you tonight, not the quiet little boy who gets scared whenever I raise my voice. Her other hand comes to rest on your chest, feeling the steady beat of your heart beneath her palm. I want to know what makes you tick, Finte. What makes you lose control? She presses herself against you slightly, letting you feel the warmth of her body through the thin fabric of her dress. I did not need to know that. The scent of sea salt and something uniquely Ellen fills your senses. As she tilts her head further, you've been so patient with me all this time, she murmurs against your lips. This woman obviously never heard of personal space. This is going to be such an interesting if this video is longer than 3 minutes, then I am going to be surprised as hell, because I am still new to YouTube, and I'm not used to this. I had to use Gemini like 18 times just to make the last video. Whatever. We're gonna do one more chat before I end the video, or else I will get yelled at for my bedtime. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna blush lightly. What is this background though? Why is she holding a lollipop up to my face? Ellen notices the faint pink blush spreading across your cheeks and lets out a soft, satisfied laugh. Her red eyes gleam with amusement as she watches the color deepen under her touch. Oh, there it is, she teases, her voice dripping to a husky whisper. I love how easily you blush for me, Fincé. It's like watching a flower bloom. Her fingers trail from your jaw down to the collar of your shirt, toying with the fabric. The cool ocean breeze makes goosebumps rise on your skin where she touches you. Girl, we shouldn't even be together. This is a little too intimate. Her fingers trail from your jaw down to the collar of your shirt, toying with the fabric. The cool ocean breeze makes goosebumps rise on your skin where she touches you. You're so cute when you get all flustered like this, Ellen continues, leaning even closer until her forehead rests against yours. Your shark tail swishes gently behind her in the sand. It makes me wonder what else makes you blush. Oh, hell nah. This shark girl freaky as hell. I can't do this like them other YouTubers. Can't do this like Wackamun. Can't do this like Kalis. Can't do it like Shonix or Forever Nina. I can't do it. She pulls back just enough to look into your eyes, a mischievous grin playing on her lips. How about we find out together? I bet I can make your whole face red. The whole face of yours turn red. Without waiting for an answer, Ellen takes your hand and leads you toward a secluded spot between two large rocks where sand is soft and dry. You know what? I can't do it. You like and subscribe for part 3 because I can't do it.